Hey, everybody.
Today is the continuation of part 4 of the Tampa RV Super Show and what our favorite picks were. Today's category?
Fifth wheels. Finally.
This was really tough for us.
That's because we're just picky in general.
Yeah,
we're too picky.
The fifth wheel segment. I know I keep doing that. The fifth wheel segment is super big, and there's a lot of interesting floor plans that are out there. So here's our top 3, and here's why they're our top 3.
Okay, to be our top 3 for a fifth wheel, here's my opinion, because we already live in a travel trailer. So if I'm going to upgrade to a fifth wheel, B has got to have his own room.
The kid.
I am not going to have a fifth wheel where I'm putting him on a dinette or a sofa. Ain't happening.
Yeah.
So he's got to have his own room.
Yeah.
2 bath is great.
Yeah.
But if I really love it, I guess I will survive with 1 bathroom.
A 1.5 is preferred.
Yeah.
1 is really pushing it for us in a fifth wheel.
And again, going from, we live in a travel trailer right now. So if I'm going to upgrade to a fifth wheel, it has to be good quality.
Yeah.
I've got a great setup here. I'm not going to get something else unless it's of better quality. Right. And it's more of a home on wheels instead of a trailer. Yeah. So those are kind of my requirements.
Mine were simply making sure that there's cargo carrying capacity, that it wasn't too insanely long. I think some of the fifth wheels we were looking at today go all up to like 40, 43, 44. Those are insanely long. But you'll see what the amenities are and why we chose them. All right, let's go ahead and dive into it. What's our number 3? Our number 3 was
the 2017 Keystone Sprinter 326. Is the 2017 Keystone Sprinter 326 FWBHS. I got it right. I'm amazed. Okay.
Yeah.
So why did this appeal to you?
All right. So the big reason why this appealed to me, this was kind of like your entry-level fifth wheel. This is specifically built for those families who know that a travel trailer isn't going to cut it for you, and that you're looking for something that can get the whole family, and you guys can go down the road with a reasonable amount of space, and hopefully make it into something even bigger. So that's really the big thing for me, was the price, and what I would consider to be, it had the bones, you know what I mean? Like, you could build it to the way you needed it to, and that to me had a lot to resonate with. What do you think?
I liked the fact that I felt like it had plenty of space for everybody. Mm-hmm. So you could have a small family, you could have a big family, you could have no family and have guests come. I liked the utility closet, which you will have to stay tuned and watch the actual video because I'm not going to tell you much. But I thought that was super cool. I am all attracted to uniqueness. So this had a little bit of uniqueness to pull me in, and I liked, the different options we could do with it.
Yeah, I think that's really where it hits home. I will say this about the Keystone. It almost didn't make the list simply because we felt like a couple things. One, I felt like it was too basic to get in. I really think there's probably a large profit margin on this one, simply because of some of the things I saw them repeat, and they, being Keystone, repeated a lot of their kitchens that they see, a lot of their cabinets that you see, and they didn't really custom build it to this floor plan. So there's a lot of empty space, there's a lot of not really thinking things through, but those are small things here and there. So watch the video, they'll be linked at the end. Go back and take a peek at it.
Let us know what you think.
Let us know what you think. We do a little bit more of a walkthrough in detail during those videos. But in the end, it was a solid number 3, but it almost didn't make the list. However, it made the list based on price and because of the square footage, and it gets you into that fifth wheel segment that you might be looking for.
Yep.
Cool.
All right, number 2.
Deuce.
Number 2 is the 2017 Cyclone
4005.
Yes. Okay, all right, you tell me.
All right.
Why did you like it?
We already posted the walkthrough video of this one, but I'll link it again. This was like a Class B. One of our viewers requested, "Hey, go check out this this toy hauler for us," and we went over there and we loved it too. All in all, the reason I liked it so much is because of, you could see that this is kind of the evolution of where they've been with this toy hauler fifth wheel segment over the last 4 or 5 years, and that they've continuously taken what worked and kept it, and then what didn't work and changed it and adapted it, and they've started listening to their customers, and you can see that in these designs. So that really is what drew me in as a solid number 2. The cargo carrying capacity, that blows it out of the water. I really love what they're doing there. The garages are still a little too big. I get it. There's people out there driving those big Polaris Razors, that 4-seater family, bring everybody with you in one of those.
But I feel like not every toy hauler has to be that big.
I agree.
But at the same time, that garage had some issues that we talked about in the video.
Yeah.
So.
But I would say this, that I saw a good quality build. I would say it's middle of the road quality build. Across everything for their furniture, their cabinets, and everything like that. That had a lot of functionality and a lot of thought to it. My only downside would be the kitchen. I still am not a fan of these long dinettes. Sorry, the eating area.
Yeah, okay.
The long dinettes.
The sofa that has to become a table.
Right.
Okay, my favorite was the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
But here's my argument to you. You could take out that 1-2-seater and you could put a cute little, like, high-top table there.
You could.
With bar stools. Done.
To me, eating with family is very valuable. I like sitting at a table and talking and having a conversation. That's really what this boils down to. And yes, you can do that in the toy hauler, and then you have those tables that you can bring out there. And that's really where they're going with it. And that's why you didn't see a table option. But to me, that wasn't really what I was looking for. I still want to have the garage be the garage area and the living space be the living space.
But they do make these really neat inventions. I don't know if any of you guys have seen them. It's called a picnic table.
Mm-hmm.
Fits a lot of people.
I knew something smarty was coming.
Oh yeah.
All in all, loved it. I thought it was a great trailer. Go and check out the video for a little bit more in-depth walkthrough. It's still pretty quick.
If you love kitchens, go and check out the video. This was my favorite kitchen.
Yep. So kudos for not only
being... It's
being
really original. Back to the whole original thing.
So kudos for not only being a fifth wheel, but being a toy hauler, making this segment.
First. Those of you Those of you that have seen our walkthroughs already probably can guess what my favorite one is. It is the Grand Design. What's our number?
Ooh. I forget. Hang on. So if you thought our number 3 had a long list of numbers and letters, get ready for number 1.
Okay. So for those of you that pay attention to our comments, you may already have an idea of what my favorite from the RV Super Show is, but in case you don't know, it is the 2017 Grand Design Solitude ST 377 MBS-R. It was amazing.
She loved it.
The only thing I found wrong with it was that there was not a second or a half bath.
Half bath.
If they could find a way to make that happen, I probably would have gone home with the fifth wheel. Yeah.
She probably would have gone home with the truck too, because I don't know how she would have gotten in there.
Yeah, pretty much. This gives you your rear fifth wheel living area. And that you normally only get if you are basically like a retired couple, I feel like.
Typically.
And it was awesome because it's so much space for entertaining and just so open and awesome. And then it had...
2 awesomes, 1 sentence.
Yes, I didn't even notice that. And then your child or children have their own room that is not off the kitchen. There's another possible room for the bunk. Yep. So if you have up to, 4 kids probably, this would work well for you.
If you needed like separate room or living space for them too.
And talk about a wall of windows. If you want to see a wall of windows, go check out this walkthrough.
So this is really hard to explain, this floor plan, so you really need to go click on the video.
And this is a competitor for like the Jayco that some of our reviewers requested. So if you are one of those, make sure you check this out because it's awesome.
This was a little different from the Jayco, and now these are called fifth wheels with mid bunks.
Mid bunks.
So the bunk room is actually right wedged in between the master bedroom and the rear living space. And there's like a hallway that'll go down in front of them. And why this is a little different from the Jayco version is where they put the door. It's amazing. Just one small change allowed them to make a bigger kitchen on the Grand Design.
Well, you got more cabinet space and then a countertop.
What she just said.
Yeah.
And then it also gave the room a bit of a more of a a partition, in my opinion. That you're not necessarily having to be a part of the kitchen or the living room, if you would. You have your own private area over there for another kid or space or guest, if you would. And then on top of that mid bunk, you have another bunk where you can put the younger kids, or you can put storage if you're, I guess, empty nesting. But man, that was a home run for me. I really enjoyed it. Now the specs on it, for me, I can't remember all of them. I did a good job on the, I did a good job on the walkthrough. So go back and check that out. Great on the freshwater tanks. I think the only thing that was a little iffy for me was the cargo carrying capacity. It seemed a little on the edge. So just keep that in mind. But altogether, it was a great fifth wheel. We loved it.
Yep. I want to know what all of you guys think about this and the other two.
Yep.
But I was a fan.
All right. If you got any questions, comments,
put them below. If you like this video or any of our other videos, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more awesomeness.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Bye.